you asked the question is, when you go EVA,
yes,
that is the big difference.
Okay.
Then you are looking out of your helmet and you have almost a half room, so a view angle of 170 or 160 degrees, and you have the ISS in view, or the world, and you look from horizon to horizon, several thousand kilometers, and it's browsing by. It's a wonderful feeling. Before you get there, you're a little bit tense, because as a first-time EVA, you don't know how you will like that. You can enjoy it, or if it's frightening you. And in my case, I was positively surprised. I liked it very much, and then you start working your mission. Again, you are out there not to enjoy the view, you're out there to do some tasks.
Yes.
And you start working them, and you find out, it's in the beginning, it's a little bit a fast learning curve, how to use the weightlessness, how to use your heavy suit, and
the period of adaptation.
To make it work most efficiently, and then with the time you get better at it. You understand that you can control yourself very nicely. The clumsy big gloves don't bother you as much as you thought, and then in my case,
let me
said, hey, we are going to fly over Germany in 5 minutes. Take a look. And I paused and took a look.
I'm getting this chicken skin.
Right over Cologne, right over the Rhine Valley, and it was just beautiful. It was marvelous.
Incredible. It's like when you were talking about adapting to that work, that it's not like any other. I had this image. I would like to ask you if it is a bit like this. You leave Earth, it's almost like you are a child, and then when you are up there adapting to that work, it's a bit like learning to walk. So it's a process that could be compared to that, like learning to walk.
It's a good picture you use. The only difference is you have to learn that within minutes and hours.
Yes,
but the process is really...
It's compressed in minutes.
You start out and you don't know how will it work. How do you succeed? Of course, your training tried to prepare you for it, and it prepared you good.
But the real stuff is...
the fine-tuning, the little details you learn up there during doing the job.
Another thing, I was listening to your conversation with Chancellor Merkel and Jean-Jacques Dordain, and you used this image of Earth as a mothership. I love that image. Where do you think that we, as the crew of that mothership, are headed to in space exploration? In which direction?
Yeah, good question. I think, starting with the low goals, with the easy to achieve goals, I think what we can learn from the international cooperation on ISS is that we really need to work together between different systems, between different political systems for the big goals. And competition might be helpful on some scale, but on
fueling objectives.
We definitely should work together and realize we are living in one house.
Yes.
With, as you said, our spaceship Earth.
Do you have hope on participating on a future mission? Now that you have helped putting Columbus in place, do you have hope on?
I have been trained, and I'm a specialist for flying the shuttle here with American, European, international crews. I worked since 1998 doing this. My age tells me that I have maybe another 3 to 5, maybe a little bit more years to work in this environment, and that's what I will do. That's where my expertise lies, and while I'm working here, I am ready to be flying again in case there is the need. When shuttle stops flying, will it be 2010, will it be 2011? We will see. Then I think it's time for me to take all my expertise and pass it on to younger astronauts, younger European astronauts, and to help the mission control teams to operate on ground and
to take the next step.
Help out with my operational experience I gained on the other side.
Yes.
So there's plenty interesting projects to be done, and but right now I'm here continuing my work and being ready to help fly and maybe fly myself again.
You were talking about future European astronauts. I know that you are father of 7. I believe that is the greatest of adventures, being the father of 7. How would it be like to have one of your children as an astronaut, and who knows, maybe being the first human to walk on Mars, since you have made reference to Mars?
Well, I was a young child when the first humans stepped on the surface of the moon. At that time, I didn't even dare to dream to be an astronaut myself. Yeah. So as life developed and I pursued on or went on, I happened to become a German astronaut, then a European Space Agency astronaut, and I flew 2 space missions. It's fabulous. And if one of my children pursues a similar path, I will be supporting him or her, and I will be glad, and I will be...
You would encourage them.
I will be really tense for these endeavors, but this is only one side of it.
Yes.
As you said, a father of 7, and I have also a stepdaughter, so I think a father of 8, or being responsible and looking out for 8 young people, I encourage everyone on his or her own path. Every human being has to find its own path, and
to pursue dreams.
I know there are many other exciting jobs and opportunities on Earth. You don't have to become an astronaut. There are many other very interesting and rewarding challenges, and I pursue and I encourage all my children to do what they like the best, because what is the best job if you don't love it? You need to love what you do, otherwise it's a burden only.
Of course, to pursue a dream. And the people working in space exploration, as a link in this chain connecting the first humans who left Africa to the ones across the oceans, and now you and the others like you are already working on leaving the planet. How do you see yourself as part of that chain, as a link of that chain?
Yeah, you gave me a story.
It's a bit overwhelming, but it's true.
I could only wholeheartedly agree. I see our endeavor to go into space, to build up habitat in low Earth orbit as one stepping stone on our path further on to moon, use the moon to develop technology, to use the resources of the moon, and then later on go to other planets in our solar system. And who knows, maybe future generations in the next millennium, we might even decide to send a group of people to fly to another solar system. Who knows?
Who knows?
I definitely think it's 100% human to continue looking beyond the known borders, looking beyond the personal backyard, just to get to know new environments and to gain insight how nature works and to understand nature. I feel that is the core, that is the key of human spaceflight right now, and I'm part of it, so I 100% support it, and I think it will go on.
Is there a special thought? You have already.
The special thought is pretty simple, and it goes to the one single person, and its mind is find the issue, find the field you are interested in, and whatever you decide you want to be, keep on working to accomplish it. Keep your dreams alive and go for it.